Moi kai kile! How's everyone this evening? So, you might have noticed that I started 8 in the evening instead of my usual 4 or 3 p.m. schedules, in my local time at least. It's because we're doing the Wo-Chien Raid, and I have some backup with me. Just like on the last stream, but this time I'll bring some backup, of course, just for the sake of gaining some items. And it's a pretty messy week from my last stream up to this day. Let's say that Twitter turned into some kind of chaotic it turned into a chaotic arena, especially with this quote feminist group that pressured Visa and MasterCard to censor adult games. And the worst part is that feminist group, while appearing feminist on the outside, they're backed by a cult. I'm not gonna mention their name. I don't want them to flag me and take me out of context. I just say I don't like them because I've heard that, yeah, they're backed by cults, specifically homophobic ones. And I have a problem with those kinds of cults. What else happened? Ah, yes. On TikTok, there's still more of these Eurovision fan rankings, or even the, let's say, how many Spotify streams or YouTube views each song has, where if they mention a specific country, if you know, you know, they will just swap it with a watermelon emoji or a white surrender flag because they're politically blinded. And it's nuts. So if we move past that, here in the Swan Sauna, let's say that recently I got some solar lights that are, let's say that first, let's say that I got some solar lights recently, and they're handy AF. Hold on, let me just pull up TikTok to, show you what it looks like. Just one moment. Didn't want to show something risque here. What I meant to say is that these solar lights are not the same as those huge floodlights. They, it's better if I show you. Let me just pull up. Yeah, let me just pull up that Hetkin and cover off once it's on here. Alright, this should be it. So yeah, it looks like this. It looks like these... Yeah, it looks like this bulb with a solar panel attached. But don't let it fool you that it's not like permanently attached. You can swap out the solar panel itself for an actual charger that you can use. It's like a cable. Let's say that the cable for it is round. It's not micro USB or type C. It's the same as most appliances. I forgot the name for that connector, but yeah, you can charge it with the solar panels, or so yeah, you can connect it via the solar panels, or you can charge it via the wall outlet, and they're handy when it comes to sudden power outages, depending on where you live. But don't be fooled by the weird numbers, because these are small AF. So I did some testing with it earlier, and it dimmed at like 2 hours of lighting, or maybe I haven't charged it enough because I received this during the day. So I'll do more testing on this tomorrow before I make a separate video and post this on TikTok. If I do post an equivalent video to like YouTube Shorts, I might not put a product link on YouTube Shorts because I don't know if that's a feature there. I need to do a little more research for that. So yeah, it looks like this one, as you can see. And some look exaggerated. So pardon that. I didn't dare open the unit, like to reveal um, something as weird as this kind of wiring where there are four 18650 batteries inside. But then again, I think I'd rather open it if the time comes that it no longer charges, just to see if it can be swapped out. But if not, just buy a new one. Oh, and I got them like at a buy one get one free deal, so it's totally worth it. I've been I actually placed the first one outside my room, and the other one is for the bathroom. So that's how it works. And the only downside to this is that unlike the usual solar floodlights, let's just say that instead of turning on when the sun goes down, you have to turn it on yourself. There's a button at the top, or in the larger units, slightly at the top. So there's a button to press that would turn on, and it has three different lighting: a brighter one, a dimmer one, and a third flashing one that would make me post a flash warning disclaimer. I mean, I did try to like take a video of it, and it kind of hurts in the eyes, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. But they're cheap, but I'm going to see like in the next weeks or months how long or how durable this is, because it does look promising. It might be a no-name brand, but at least I am going to see if it really is worth it, especially on emergency situations like if there's a sudden power outage. I don't know if what for other regions outside of the country where we are, let's just say that it might have a completely different or slightly different appearance, might be more similar to the larger models than the smaller one. So anyway, let me put back the cover on, because on this raid, on this Wo-Chien raid, joining with me tonight are some people I know from the Pokemon VGC squad that I recently joined, called Team Resilience. And they're very supporting. They're very nice people. And I'm glad to have them for tonight's raid, Tera Raid against the Shiny Wo-Chien. Oh, and speaking of the Shiny Wo-Chien, even though there are tweets saying that the goal has already been met, we'll still do the raid just for the sake of having fun. So if you want to join in and watch, feel free to stay in. And even though there are 6 minutes left in this one, somehow looks like I ran out of topics to mention, might as well switch to the gameplay itself. I know there's still 6 minutes for the talk, but you know what? I ran out of topics to talk about, so let's just switch in to the actual Swan. I mean, no, not the Swan Sauna. The actual Wo-Chien raid itself. So we got the first mark here. Yeah, we got the first mark here around the... Oh, what do you call this? Oh yes, this is the South Province Area 3. Looks like we're good to go. And just like on the last raid, I'll do a clock reset. Once we defeat this and to have this respawn in the map, I'll do a clock reset so that more people can join in. And what's this? Effing rookie. It's always this every time. They're hard to see. All right, we're now near at the. Okay, so as we agreed, I'll play, or I'll, instead of building, or instead of doing a specific build this time, I'll be playing as support. Oops! I almost forgot to turn on. Perkele! I forgot to turn on online mode. Wait, hold on. Okay, looks like I've got some updates that some of our backup would arrive shortly. But for now, while waiting, let me just rummage into some Pokemon here that I might use for a build. Because, oh, speaking of builds, the reason why I prepared a separate one is this. Let me just get to the Poke Portal. The Poke Portal news. Even though this is on the VGC side, it's still relevant to this part. So yeah, starting on the 1st of September up to the 4th of January, there's this new regulation set called Regulation J. The only difference here is that it, aside from the usual restricted Pokemon like the box legendaries, prepare to see certain mythical Pokemon here. And some of them, if I read only the mythicals, that includes Mew, Jirachi, Deoxys, all forms of course, Phione, Manaphy, Darkrai, both forms of Shaman, Arceus, Keldeo, Meloetta, Diancie, both forms of Hoopa, Volcanion, Magearna, Zarude, and of course the DLC exclusive Pecharunt. There are certain Pokemon who can fit in this if only they're in Scarlet and Violet, they would totally be useful here, like Celebi and Victini, for example. Wait, hold on, something came up. One moment. So yeah, as I was saying, if certain mythical Pokemon like Celebi or Victini would be in Scarlet and Violet, they would basically be on this same list. But I don't know why they're not in Scarlet and Violet, but I haven't seen them being used on VGC teams, like not even in the DS or 3DS era. So maybe I don't know if they're just underrated, or in the case of Celebi, not really. I almost thought it's due to bug types because of double weakness against bug, but I don't think that's the case. Victini, I think its ability is only to boost critical hits, and that's it. But the only nightmare, no pun intended, on Darkrai on the old VGC is that instead of Darkrai using Dark Void, it's a Smeargle with Moody. And unlike in the Switch era where Moody only increases the more obvious stats, back then Moody increased evasion and accuracy. And I'm not kidding, you're not dreaming here. That did happen. I was even told by someone from our squad that the reason why people were happy that Smeargle is not in Sword and Shield. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Pokemon Trainer GG. Yeah, you're right. Smeargle using Dark Void. That's everybody's nightmare in the DS and 3DS eras. So yeah. So that's the reason why, according to what I've been told, that during the Sword and Shield era, people were happy that Smeargle is not there to avoid the Dark Void repeat from the 3DS era. And I also had a discussion with a random friend that um that that when we talked about how Game Freak decided what Pokemon is available or is placed on a Switch game after Sword and Shield, of course, I think we were torn because I was like, I think they mentioned something different, but I was like, why put Yungus and Gumshoes instead of the Elemental Monkeys? But I was told it's because of popularity. And they happen to mention as well that they don't like Smeargle. So I told them that maybe the reason why Smeargle is in Gen 9, aside from the only game in Gen 8 where Smeargle is obviously BDSP. So I told them that maybe they put Smeargle in Gen 9 for quote VGC purposes. But at least they nerfed Dark Void. I think I have a Darkrai here somewhere that might properly show the description of the said move. Latiko. There it is. Okay. In Gen 7, Dark Void's accuracy is 80. That's the reason why everybody hated Smeargle, because just a few increase of accuracy via Moody and then Dark Void wouldn't miss ever. And take note, unlike Spore, it affects both Pokemon on the enemy side. So, not to mention, evasion also prevents Smeargle from being hit at all. So, never knew. So, it's shocking to see that back then, a dog who is a painter is overpowered than, let's say the prime. Let's say that it's overpowered than Primal Groudon for comparison. And the reason why I brought up Primal Groudon is because that's what I've heard. That's the most used legendary back in those days. What Pokemon do you use on Wo-Chien Raid and why? Oh, good question. What I'm going to use for tonight is actually alchemy. Let's break it down. In the case of alchemy, I have entrainment. So that's because Wo-Chien has the ability Tablets of Ruin, which lowers everyone else's attack, physical attack. So by getting rid of that ability, that means we can finish off Wo-Chien as fast as possible, even when the shield is up. Not to mention that I'll be doing this as a support because I have Decorate, which allows boosting the attack and special attack of whoever is given this buff. Light Screen is just for like damage reduction, especially if someone brings a Pokemon that's, let's say, I don't know, weak to dark type moves like Snarl. Dazzling Gleam is just there because, let's say that I ran out of ideas on what move to put for the offensive moves. Because at first, I didn't realize that Wo-Chien does not have Taunt. And the reason why it's there is because if on future raids I ran into a raid boss with Taunt, this is where the problem comes in. I'm going to be using Struggle for no reason. Alright, let me just ping everyone else to see if everybody's ready. One moment. Where did I stop talking last time? Okay, so while waiting for the backup to dive in, this is the reason why I have a Smeargle here in my party and a Toedscruel. The Eternatus is a separate matter, but I saw a weird strategy on TikTok where Toedscruel, Sableye used Skill Swap on Toedscruel. That gets rid of Mycelium, which makes Toedscruel move less if it uses a status move with obviously Prankster. I see. Then what do you think Wo-Chien's movesets and how do you counter it? Okay, as far as what happened on the last raid, Wo-Chien has Pollen Puff. Okay, the four main movesets of Wo-Chien are Snarl, Dark Pulse, Pollen Puff, and gosh, what's this other one again? I had it on my notes, but let me pull that up. Ah yes, Snarl, Dark Pulse, Giga Drain, and Pollen Puff. Ruination, though, happens at the start of the turn, while Leaf Storm happens somewhere in the middle. So anyway, for the build that I have in mind, to be honest, I don't have a clue on what item to put in these yet. But I might try these in a future ranked battle build. So for Toedscruel, yeah, after that skill swap where Mycelium gets replaced with Prankster, Spore moves first. I don't know what happened to the Sableye next. I might have to review that clip that I saw on TikTok because it was funny. I was like, whoa. If this is tough, then I don't know if this can outlast Among Us for comparison. And not to mention, this is partly grass type, so it's immune to sleep powder spore, or rage powder. I think the only sleeping moves that can like put a grass type to sleep is something like sing. I don't know if there's another move, but grass whistle. I don't think grass whistle is in Scarlet and Violet. Hold on, let me check one. Let me check this real quick. Grass whistle. What do you guys think Regulation J in Rank Ladder is? Fun, experimental, playground, or a distraction from the real grind? Regulation H in official tournaments? Actually, I have mixed feelings because I have a feeling that you might face lucky people who have mythicals from either previous games, events, or DLCs. So I'm not raising the pay to win red flag here, but I have a feeling someone else is going to do that. Ah yes, about the move Grass Whistle. Wait, it's still a grass type. Oh no, it's not a powder based move, which which grass type Pokemon are immune to, but let me just double check. It's a sound based move. Okay. Oh, this sucks. Grass Whistle cannot be selected in Gen 8 onwards. Or as the description puts it, this move can't be used. It's recommended. This move is forgotten. Once forgotten, this move can be remembered. So yeah, no Grass Whistle in Gen 8 onward. Okay, Dire Claw also has Sleep, but it's random. Hypnosis has Sleep. Lovely Kiss, I don't think this is in Gen 9. This is Jinx's signature move. Yep. Yep, it cannot be selected in Gen 9, but has a description. I don't know if this can be called by metronome. Hold on, I'm scroll. Wait, Psycho Shift is a sleep move. Hold on, looks like I'm seeing. Am I dreaming here? Oh, Psycho Shift is different. Yep. Aside from this not being selectable in Gen 9, this just removes the status condition and transfers it to another Pokemon. I think one reason why Psycho Shift is not selectable is because let's say that a Pokemon with Psycho Shift is burned and you have an Ursaluna beside you. You can just transfer the move to that, or you can transfer it to Ursaluna, and then no, you don't need a Flame Orb for that strategy. So I think that's overpowered in the first place. Relic Song, Rest. Wicked Torque is the Starmobile, so it's not applicable here. Ah yes, I forgot about Yawn. And speaking of yawning... Yeah, and speaking of yawning, let me just get some water real quick. It's just right here. I'll be right back, chat. As for this Eternatus, that depends if it conflicts with other Pokemon in my Regulation J build, but that's a different story. Did I use this Cresselia as a raid build? Hold on. Alright, so while waiting for my backup who would join us tonight, let me just rearrange a few stuff on my boxes here, just for sanity reasons. And the reason why I have some box names as Latico Uxe, Latico Caxi, Latico Colme, because I've been going through every Pokemon in my box to see which ones are fine. And since these are totally legit, that's the reason why, okay, this box is full of legit Pokemon. I changed the name to a Finnish name just for me to know which box is okay. And yep, some of them are BDSP or Pokemon Go transfers. Do you have shiny? Oh, sure. Let me just check some of these. I accidentally get two Teras like this. Like this Screamtail. Yeah, I actually have 3 Screamtail. The third one is in the box with the builds. I happen to have 2 Great Tusks. There's also this Cerulege, this Jolteon I got somewhere. Yeah, there's also this shiny Blissey that looks hard to see. Yeah, you can't tell apart from the original Blissey which one is shiny, which one is not. Trevenant, I might have gotten this somewhere. I think it was by accident. Tarantula. Yep, I get this randomly even though I didn't intend to look for this. Because one time I was only trying to farm some Scatterbug for Protect, and I accidentally get a shiny of this. There's also, Vanzorua. There's also this Electivire. I think this was found somewhere. No, this isn't the one that a friend gave to me, which came from Legends Arceus, of course. Accidentally got 2 Grafaiai, a shiny Vikavolt, a shiny Orthworm, a shiny Relor. I haven't evolved this yet, a shiny Dartrix, Reuniclus, Grafaiai again, yeah, Ambipom, Citadel. I think this Citadel was during the outbreak. For Torkoal though, yeah, I think I caught this last December. I have a shiny Torkoal here that's actually... I made it into a build. I think that's part of my Regulation H team. I might have used it somewhere. Hold on, it should be here. Okay. So we can start na not yet. sure. So we can start now. Sure. All right. Look, okay, chat. Looks like we're good to go. Wait, let me check one more time. Okay, online mode is on. All right. Time to bring in the alchemy. Alright, to all the viewers in Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Facebook, and Party.com, start racing to join. Codes available. Alright, looks like we've got one. I wonder what Pokemon that they're picking. So, if no one okay, so there are two more slots. If these aren't full by the time the timer reaches 30, I'll be locking this in. Okay, I'll be locking this in at 30 and start the raid at 10. If there's still a searching slot. So, still have one more. Once the rest are ready, I'm going to lock in and start. Okay, looks like someone's bringing Magmortar. Never heard of a Magmortar build. But let's see what this does. I forgot what Magmortar... I forgot what Magmortar's ability is. Maybe it's Flame Body, maybe it's Flash Fire. I have to take a peek at a later moment. Alright, I'm locking in Alchemy. So if by the 10th second, no one joins at the last second or minute, then I'll be starting it. I think the Skeletor shoes are still... No more joins? Alright, starting now. Okay, that's the first. Alright, who gets Ruination? Alright, say goodbye to those stabs. Alright, so we've got Aroma Veil. Yep, that's what I thought. Snarl's there. Since Magmortar's using, what do you call this? Flamethrower twice in a row, I have a feeling that Magmortar's item is Metronome because they keep using Flamethrower. But for now, we can speculate what build this is. The only issue here is Snarl, which lowers special attack. So yeah, time to like... At least this reduces the... what do you call that? Yep, there goes Giga Drain. At least this reduces the effects of Snarl, or cancels out Snarl. I didn't check how many turns I have for light screen. I'm just only decorating my allies here. Yep, there goes Leaf Storm. Alright, time to decorate Skeledirge now because of Terrestrialize. Okay, I don't think they're using Metronome because they have Fire Blast as well. Wait, Flamethrower, Fire Blast. And they rarely got any damage. Special. I think they have a high special def or something. Hey, thanks. I'm just only the decorator here. Whoa! That's effing massive! Okay, we just need a few more hits. Of course, that Raging Bull didn't feel much, but... okay, it's not enough. Pretty sure this Magmortar can end the Wo-Chien. Let's find out. Yep. There it is. Knocked out. Alright, so for this warm-up round, okay, so we've... okay, so we've got a Salty Herba Mystica, XP Candies, some Zinc, Grass Terra Shards, Nuggets... what's this? Rare Candy, PP up, and I think that's it. Alright, time to do a little clock reset here. Just for the sake of regenerating the same rate. But let me make a few adjustments here. Oops. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to like Reese, I forgot to turn on the sink. Wait, let me just zoom out if things are changing. Looks like it didn't. Anyway, let's try one more time. Okay, for this one, I'll let my backup join in. So pardon me if you can see the code from your side. Hang on, let me just pull up. Oh, there's the new location. And interestingly, it's near these capsakid or capsakid uh, outbreaks. So, let me just grab something from the sauna. Oops, my bad. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's... Alright, so let's look for... Okay, so let's head to the next location. And I thought it's going to be inside the Team Star base. Good thing they didn't spawn it there. Ironically enough, that is the Fire Team scam. So yeah, let me just undock this for a moment. Since I'll be bringing our special guests. So yeah, I have to grab this from the sauna for the sake of our special guests this evening. Okay. So we've got our first special guest here. This was the one using Skeledirge during the warm-up mode. All right, we've got so we've got a Salazzle here. And oh, are we expecting a Rayquaza on the fourth one? But we'll see. Okay, so once they lock in, I'll lock in mine. All right. Skeledirge is locked in. Ooh, Salazzle is locked in. Alright, we're good to go. And the reason why I had to hide the code is because we have a strategy build. So we'll show it how this works. So we have Alcremie, Salazol, Skeledirge, and Charizard. And Salazol got the Ruination. No tablets for you, bro. Sunny day. Nice. Solar power. Okay. That explains things. Is the shield up now? Oh, there it is. Whoa. Even before the shield is up, that's a huge amount of damage. But anyway, let me just filter that out with light screen because we have a Skeledirge here that hasn't terastallized yet. Oops, stat reset. I think I might decorate someone else here. Okay, someone used both a heal. Okay, someone used a heal cheer. Whoa, someone was able to terastallize this early. And it's Skeledirge. Okay. That should be good. What about the rest? Okay, someone needs to rescue that Charizard. I mean, it's low on health. Oops. Okay, looks like another player used the heal cheer again. Finally, Salazol terastallized. Shield is down, people! And so are the raised stats. Okay, one of you would knock out the Wo-Chien for good. Overheat? Whoa, nice. Yeah, using Pollen Puff when already knocked out. Classic. Alright, we'll have another round after doing the clock reset, so let's see what we got first. Bitter Herba, XP Candies, Zinc, Grastera, Star Piece, and PP up. I think that's it. So let's reset the clock. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Overheat there because... Wait, I think Overheat makes sense here. Because just raise your stats with Torch Song, at least Overheat. At least the raised stats would offset the stat loss. So yeah, it does make sense when you think of it. Maybe I have to write down that build. Anyway, let's reset the clock so that we can do another Wo-Chien raid. Oh wait, looks like I'm in the wrong section now. Yeah, hold on. Just put this one on this date. Alright. Yancy doing the cheers. Oh, that explains it. Hold on. Where could that raid then be? Let me just zoom out. Oh, there. Raid Denile. North Province. Area Colme. Area 3. Wait, I didn't know there's a nearby outbreak here. Oh, the Bergmite and Avalug. Of course, let me just save the game for sanity checks. Oh. My bad, wrong screen. Alright, time for round 2 to begin. Oops. Wait. Got an error here. Wait, I got a little error here. Hmm? Okay, so while waiting for our guests to join in, hold on a minute, chat. Sorry, yung sinabi mo kayo na zero, di ko na. Sorry, you were... Oh, okay. Alright, looks like we had a little issue there, but... Okay, so we have someone joining us. Yep. Okay, we just need to wait for the other two to chime in. Alright. 1 minute left. Open one for public. Okay. So, there's a last minute slot for everyone to join in. And just like on the previous raid, locking in at 30, starting at 10. Or I'll just make it 5 for now since I just displayed the code late. Alright, we've got the viewer from earlier joining in. Alright, let's begin. So we have Alcremie, Charizard, Salazzle, and Magmortar. You again! You always get the Ruination! Oh, and there's also that Snarl. Yep, shield's now up. Alright, time for the decorations to come in. Yeah, I'm just looking at the health bars, so... Alright, so that... The health bars gave me a hint on who to decorate next. Well, might as well start over. It's reset. Oops. As if that would flinch me. Oh no! I think I forgot the screen. Antixie, I just forgot it. Alright, so we've got Magmortar terrestrializing now. Yep, there goes Snarl again. Yep, Salazzle's now terrestrializing. Time to help this Charizard out. Nice! That's a massive amount of damage. Shield's now down. Who made the hit though? Yep. Looks like we got another reset. Time to decorate things again. Oh, this is a Tera Dragon. I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. But I have a feeling this is a good one. Dragon Pulse? Okay, not much, but... Whoa. Can Salazzle... Oh. You're close there! Yep, there's the last Snarl. Just need one more flamethrower to knock it out. Hoova! Mosquitos, Salazol. Of course, what Herba Mystica is it going to be this time? Sweet? Wait, first it's salty, now it's bitter, now sweet. And I got a free ability patch. And Comet Shard as well. Okay. Time to reset the clock again. Oh wait, I forgot. Sanity check for saving. The reason why I always save the game before switching the clock is because during one stream, I had a moment where after 3 or 4 raids, the game crashed. And I almost panicked, even though I already got the raid boss and I already have the Pokemon in the box. I lost the XP candies. So yeah. No changes, huh? Let's try this again. Okay, I have to do this like 3 times just to like force the map to change. Weird. This worked before, right? Alright, there we go. Now we've got the map being shuffled. Time to look for Wo-Chien's raid then here. There. Near Cortondo. So... Okay. Alright, looks like we found the location of Wo-Chien's Tera Raid after shuffling the map with the clock resetting and perkele. Not now, Igglybuff. Alright, putting the Hetkin and layout again. So we'll bring 2 of the backup and 1 for the public, but first, let's bring them in. Alright. Okay, we've got Salazol joining in. So, once the third slot is used up, I'll reveal the code for the public to join in. All right. We've got a third player here. So to the viewers, you know what to do. Start joining now. Okay, Yumi is locked in with her Charizard. Okay, I'm locking this in at 30 until someone joins in the last slot. Alright, looks like we're beginning with an NPC slot this time. That I'm calling that. Alright, who gets the ruination this time? I'm guessing Salazzle. Ah, Weavile! Perkele, I wasn't expecting Weavile. Oops, pardon the glitchy switch there. Anyway, shields up. So I'll be fixing this glitch after this raid. Because I have a feeling this has something to do with the frequent docking and undocking, but we'll see how this gets fixed. Hopefully it won't ruin this evening stream, otherwise we'll be forced to end early. But anyway, time for the decorations. And Charizard, of course, because of Flamethrower. Wait, Charizard is the first to terrestrialize. Oh, yeah. Anyway, Charizard is the first to terrestrialize. Alright, who gets the Leaf Storm? Yeah, pardon me if the glitch happened. This didn't happen earlier. Okay, at least the shield is broken. Uh-oh. Looks like the decorations are gone again. Alright, who gets to knock out... Okay, who gets to knock out Wo-Chien this time? Okay, a Giga Drain this early? Oh wait, I think it's Charizard. Should be Charizard, right? No, it's Salazar. Salazar's the one who knocked out Wo-Chien in this case. Okay, for some reason, the glitch seems to have disappeared, but... Anyway, we have Bitter... I think we can continue for now, unless this happens again. So yeah, we have a Bitter Herba Mystica. And additionally, we got a comment. I have this feeling that the mystery gift Wo-Chien would have a calm nature. Because as far as I remember, the mint usually matches the raid boss. As you remember on the 7-star raids from before. I don't know why they're not giving spicy. Maybe that's reserved for like... I think it also depends on the raid boss's Tera type. So it looks like the glitch is gone, and we'll do another like clock reset. Alright, there we go. Okay, there we have it. Hmm? Alright, so we're heading to the raid den now. And it would be fully run by the backup with me. Hold on, let me just auto battle this Meowth just for the taunt TM. Okay, I hope it won't glitch this time. Let me just prepare this. I just joined the chat. I'm really... Hey, welcome! Alright, so we'll have our special guests join in this raid. And it'll be for all of the slots, so let's just wait for them to get ready. Perfect. We've got the Salazol from earlier, who sometimes gets hit with a Ruination. So since we're going to be all for no NPCs this time, I wonder who's going to be hit with a Ruination. If I have to wager, it's I. Let's wait for this to fill up before I can decide. Just stretch my legs here. Alright, so I'll be locking in at 30 while waiting for everyone else to be ready. Let's just wait for the last player to catch up until the timer says otherwise. So hey, I forgot how to read this. Aulito Taglito King, welcome. Oh, I forgot to remove this. So, who gets Ruination this time? If it's not Quagsire, Clodsire, it would be Salazzle, but we'll see who. Called it! Called it! Izukane, Pervetulua, welcome. Oops. Why do I keep forgetting this? Yeah, sometimes it won't go through, so I have to do the move again. Oops. Hey there! Welcome! Oh no, looks like the stats are reset. But I haven't decorated someone yet. Okay, Dark Pulse didn't do much. Oh. That's already stacked. Nasty Plot and Decorate. Okay, there goes the not so much pollen puff. Nice, someone already terrestrialized. Okay, let's decorate the Charizard until it can terrestrialize, and I'll be damned. Shields are now going to be down. There! Now it's broken. But, say goodbye to the decorations I did. Oh, starting with the Charizard. Then Salazzle. Okay, just a few more before Wo-Chien's finally knocked out. Nice! Alright, time for another clock reset. Okay, I got to Bida Herba Mystica. The rest... Oh, I also have a bottle cap. Alright, time for the next clock reset. Hold on, let me just do the sanity save check. Okay. Wait, did the raids change? Hold on, I might have to do this. I might do the sync and refresh. Hold on. Still looking for the raid then. No, I don't think it worked. Alright, let me just refresh this here. Weird. I hope resetting the clock doesn't have a limit. Okay, looks like it worked this time. Now, where is Wo-Chien's Tera Crystal? There! Okay, we've got these. Yeah, the Drift Blim show up at night as usual. There's also a Murkrow. Okay. Selecting Alchemy first before telling the whole group that it's ready. Alright, and now we wait for those who I've pinged to join in. Alright, just need one more. Cerulege. Okay, Cerulege is locked in. We just need Salazul to lock in, so that I also lock in mine, and then we can finally start. Alright, we're good to go. Okay, so who gets Ruination? Alright, we now have someone to blame. Whoa! Bitter Blade this early deals this amount of damage. Nice! I wasn't anticipating that. Because what's on my mind, I thought Cerulege is going to set up Swords Dance first, so... Anyway. Screens, anyone? Oh yeah, there's also the flash fire trick, but anyway. Forget about the Swords Dance. I haven't decorated everyone yet. Nice. Why did I hear? Okay, now I'm a little nervous. I did hear some sounds that I don't know where they came from. Like, I didn't remember turning on music. I didn't remember turning on songs here. Hold on, where did that come from? Like, I heard it in my headset. I don't know where that came from. Plus these USB disconnect sounds, to be honest, I don't know where this came from. So, because I didn't remember turning on music requests for copyright reasons. So I was a little nervous there when I heard it over the headset. I have a feeling it's the Bluetooth feature. Someone might have connected to this by mistake. Alright, Charizard. You terrestrialized. I'll decorate you, don't disappoint me. Because of the knockout. Okay, shield is down. Stats will be reset, I guess. Yep. Called it. Nice! We just need one more hit. Alright. Let's see what happens. Nope, not enough. Flare Blitz did it! Alright, what rewards are we getting this time? Me and my big mouth. There is spicy Herba Mystica. So yeah, let's reset the clock once again. Finally spicy. Oh yeah, I forgot that you can't have Pokemon hold the Herba Mystica. I might have a lot of spicy here, but anyway, time for the next clock reset. Hold on. Trying this one more time. Nope, no change yet. There aren't any changes. Hold on. I might have done something wrong here. There. Finally did it right. So, let's look for Wo-Chien's Raiden again. Alternatively, I'll just fly in from this part. Alright, here we go. We now have Wo-Chien's Den. Wait. Alright, Pinging everyone. So we have Cerulege locked in. Wait. Is this an Arceus? Mita Vitua, I didn't expect this. Alright, we just need one more person to join in. Oh, nice. Alright. Are they using the camera? Alright, let's begin. And speaking of camera, that's my favorite Mega, actually. So, I wonder if Camerup is in Pokemon Champions. Hopefully he is in Pokemon Champions. And the one getting the Ruination is... voila! Yeah, my turn. Judgment? Wow! Okay, I wonder what plate is this Arceus holding. I have a feeling it's Flame Plate. Wait. Oh, Eruption. I see. That explains the huge damage. Whoa, I haven't decorated everyone yet. Because it's highly likely that Arceus will be the first to terrestrialize. Alright, time for camera up. Okay, decorations are gone. Leaf Storm Mist! Hyper Beam? What? Okay, my health's down, but I think it's not enough to knock me out. Looks like someone's terrestrializing this time. Yep, camera up. Shield is down, everyone. Okay. Need more of that. Okay, just one hit to knock Wo-Chien out. Hey, not bad. I have a spare camera up here that I haven't used for like a year now. Okay, no Herba Mystica this time, but we got a comment. Alright, so let's do another clock reset. Okay, so let's do another clock reset here so that we can reload its raid den. Okay, trying again. There. Now, where is it this time? Okay, we're back in the mountains again. But instead of hyper training, we're just landing there because it's close to the Raiden. Alright, let me just lock in alchemy and ping everyone. Okay, and now we wait for them to join this raid this time. I know I might sound boring, but I hope my coffee didn't wear off. So, sometimes while on a stream and things get a little idle, a random song sticks in my head. Like, out of curiosity. So anyway, we've got the same Ceruledge. Wait. Charmander? Oh, we've got a Corviknight build here. Alright, we just need one more to lock in. Alright, we're good to go. Rayquaza. Okay, I've never seen this build, or maybe I forgot, but let's see how this turns out. Oh, you get the Ruination again. Snarl as usual. Wait, fly on a raid build? Whoa, I've never seen this before. And I know shield's not yet up, but I'd like to put the light screen first. Yep, there you go. Shields are now up. But I might have to decorate anyone. Okay, I'm curious about this Corviknight. Is this... Wait, it's not Spanish. I'm guessing it's either French or German. If it's not a nicknamed one. I almost thought it was Spanish until I remember that Spanish and Italian Pokemon names use the same as the English ones. While Deutsch and Francais have their own ways of naming for some reason. And when it comes to French, oh, Spanish for scalp. Oh, good one. Whoa. No Tera and this amount of damage? Perkele, I didn't expect that. Yep, shields are now down. Looks like Rayquaza moved first. Hey, why is decorate happening off screen or off the camera? Yeah, it's already maxed out except for the special attack. And let me guess, the decorations reset? Okay, back to decorating everyone then. But when it comes to Pokemon attacks, I'd let the whole chat decipher this one. So let me mix up languages that I'm familiar with. Mi atake favorito se llama Daimonji en japonés. Alright, looks like Wo-Chien's knocked out. What Herba Mystic are we getting this time? Sour? I think we got a sour earlier, did we? Wait. Yeah, I think we got... Looks like we got all of them. Oh, they got sour as well. Nice. Alright. Clock resetting. Of course, as usual, sanity saves. There. And it's near. Okay, that was close to the last location. Alright, so we've got last 3 raids, so... Alright, let me just lock in Alchemy. Alright, let me just ping everyone. Alright, so we're bringing in everyone. I know, I might sound I'm running out of things to say, but we'll just wait for everyone to file in before we begin. Okay, so we've got Ceruledge locked in. Alright, so we've got the player slots filled up. So I wonder what Pokemon are they bringing this time? Wait, I just saw your stream on Twitch. Yeah, that's the same broadcast. Because I stream on both, not both. I stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick as the main platform. Party.com and Facebook are just back up, but I'm still trying to clean up the mess from the ladder. So, anyway. Alright. Looks like we're good to go. I just downloaded Twitch so VGC. We're currently focused on the raids, but I also do VGC sometimes, but we're all occupied with this raid. So wait, Zacian, Torkoal, and Skelrich. No, Cerulege. You again with the ruination. Swords Dance and Burning Jealousy. Nice, all about to see when you do BGC. Hey, thanks. Okay, shields are up now. Alright, so let's go for the light screen, even though Snarl doesn't deal much. And thanks for the follow, Easy Dub. They have. So, where were we? Ah, yes, Cerulege. Or maybe I should have decorated Torkoal. Okay, I think I have to decorate the Torkoal. So I wonder, when are they terrestrializing? Uh-oh, who gets a Leaf Storm? Okay, it had to be Cerulege. Hey, Psychozation, hello there. Coincidentally, one of the people joining happens to have a Zacian. Okay, so our Zacian just terrestrialized, but looks like I have to decorate everyone else again. Yes, that's me. Okay, will the shield break? Okay, we just need one more attack to break the shield. Alright, perfect. Okay. Oh no! Torkoal got knocked out! Please don't make us lose this round. There, we almost lost that round. And after this raid, and after that clock switch, I'll be playing with the Registeel. So, for the Herba Mystica, we got bitter and 2 spicy ones. And then, clock switching time. Oh, you also got 2 spicy as well. Nice. Okay, let me try this one. There. I wasn't expecting that to work right away. So, where were we? Tag tree. Yeah, I'm just stretching my leg here. So, let's head to the, okay, so let's head to the, what do you call this? Still, even though yeah, I sometimes repeat myself, even though it's already obvious, but yeah, I think it's just a habit. I just like to learn how to talk a lot. I'm trying to emulate one of my favorite YouTube drama creators, and even though he mainly covers drama, he also likes to add Fortnite while talking about heavy topics. And I'm trying to imitate his accent for a while now, but given the political climate, I don't know. I've been playing with accents as if juggling balls, like in the circus. Not in the cupcake song, of course. Alright, so I'll be using the Body Press Registeel build for this. And time to notify everyone. Since I'll play as Registeel instead of Alchemy, I'll be using an attacker build here. So I wonder what are they using this time. Okay, we've got this. Oh, this is Oricorio. Alright, so we have Cerulege locked in as well. Oh, Comfy. I thought this is Oricorio. Either I need eyeglasses or my eyes are a little heavy, but I can still handle it for the remaining minutes. Okay, so we've got Cerilage, Comfy, and I have a feeling this is going to be another Zacian build. But let's see what they're picking. Okay, locking in. Just need the fourth player to confirm, but I have a feeling they're going to pick Zacian. Alright, we're good to go. What? They're all shiny. Okay. And as usual, the ruination. Okay, Iron Defense here first. Really? With a Snarl? Anyway, shields up. Just need to land a few hits for the sake of Tera. Strangely enough, for this particular Tera boss, Wo-Chien doesn't steal Tera Orb charges. Has anyone noticed this? I haven't brought this up. Not even in the previous one. Well, there go my body press. I mean, iron defenses. Oops. Alright, time to spam body press. Okay, so yeah, the lowered stats were reset by themselves, and time for another body press. Alright, time to terrestrialize. Okay, just one more hit for the shield to break. Okay, nice. Shield's broken, but say goodbye to the iron defenses again. I just need to boost this one. Like 2 iron defenses. Nice, floral healing. Maybe I should bring back this. Maybe I should bring back Comfy on Regulation J, but that depends. Alright, one more hit, people. Nice! Wo-Chien got knocked out by Bitter Blade. Okay. What do we get this time? Let's see what we have. Okay, we got salty and spicy. The rest is the same as earlier. Yep, there's also the comment. So, let's have one more. Wait, just waiting for a signal here. Okay, I'll play as Alchemy next, and this is going the next raid after this clock reset. It will be the last one for this night's stream. Because we're all having fun. It really is fun. There. Now to look for the Raiden. Oh. Oh, nice. It's conveniently located near Levincia. Okay, so I'll be picking Alchemy. I'll be playing support this time for this last raid of the night. Pinging everyone involved now. Okay, I might sound like I'm running out of energy, but it did make me tired, but at least I had fun with everyone joining. and that already made me happy. Alright, so let's wait for everyone to join in. Yep, we've got Skeleturge again. Alright, so Cerulege. Oh, it's Cerulege, not Skeleturge. Yes, we're happy 3 to 4 million wins against Shiny Wo-Chien. Alright, we just need one more to join in. Okay, if I have to guess who gets the Ruination, I have a feeling it's going to be Salazzle again. Charizard locked in. Alright, last raid for this evening. Oh wait, hold on. Alright, Ruination. Okay, it's Charizard this time. I thought it's going to be Salazzle again. Okay. Entrainment. There you go. Whoa! I wasn't expecting it to be brought down to that level. Okay, either way, shields are up. Stats are going to be reset, probably. Oh, not yet. Okay, so we're decorating everyone now. Might as well start with the Charizard. And of course, we can't forget Cerulege. Alright, so what else? Okay, now it's the Leaf Storm. So a bit on a previous raid earlier, almost thought I was hallucinating when I thought that I can terrestrialize even though I was playing as Alchemy. Maybe I was just seeing things. Nice. A massive damage even without Tera. Wait, is that Hyper Beam? Okay, there goes the Giga Drain again. Oh boy, there goes the stat resets again. Okay, is someone going to terrestrialize this turn? We'll find out about it. Yeah, looks like someone just terrestrialized. It's Salazzle. Then Charizard. Shield broken. Good. But I think the stats will be reset. I don't know. We'll find out after this turn. Nice. Just a few more hits. We're going to win this. Itos Palion, thanks a lot, Salazar, for knocking Wo-Chien out for this evening. And what are the rewards this time? Ability Capsule? Did anyone else get an Ability Capsule on the previous rounds? Because I think I've only seen this a few times. Hey, thanks for... Oh, I see. And looks like, and given that it before this stream even started, the million win mark for Wo-Chien has already been hit. I think this was since the start of August, which means that by this Friday, 8th of August, Wo-Chien would be available. The Shiny Wo-Chien would be available via mystery gift. So keep an eye out on that date by going to the Poke Portal and using the mystery gift feature to claim one. That's it for this evening's stream. And I'd like to thank everyone who joined in. Pokemon Trainer GG, the one with the Magmortar earlier, Abs, Izukane, and there's one who I can't mention the name, I forgot. Anyway, to all who joined, thanks. And for our next stream, just like what I said last stream, we're not doing any Fortnite or Overwatch yet. We'll be Yumi, yes, thanks to Yumi as well for joining in. And Ayansi as well, of course. Okay, so for the next stream, instead of doing any Overwatch or Fortnite, hopefully we can take on Chenpao, second of the Treasures of Ruin. And yes, it's a Tera Ice Chenpao. Anyway, kitos kun katsuit nadan pian. See you later, nerds. Peace out.